there and wherever the fuck else I upload this. Welcome to this video. Today's video, I'm going to talk about Mencap and why I quit and whatnot. Because I kept saying I was going to make a video of this and I never did. And I feel like this is the time I should. If anyone from Mencap is watching or any of the teachers, shout out to you guys. I don't mind if you are. I don't really care, to be honest. And they can't sue me. Well, not sue me, but like I can't get into trouble for this. At least I shouldn't, because I'm not at Mencap anymore. I'm thankful I tried it out, but it weren't for me. And I don't recommend it if you're autistic. And I'm going to go into that. I'm going to tell you about my experience now and why I quit. Because I know some people are like, why do you quit and stuff? Like, that could have helped you. Yeah, I know that. Anyway, I think it was 2018. I just finished college and I had like someone from Young Solutions come out, I think, to my house and whatnot. And we could just like, I wanted an apprenticeship at the time and then was looking for that. And I had no luck finding an apprenticeship. And I wasn't 100% sure about it. It was like a thing I sort of wanted to do and I wanted to give it a go. But like I had no luck finding one, not in my hometown anyway. But now I'm not bothered about apprenticeships, so I don't really mind so much. I just kind of want a part-time job, which I'll get into that later. Then we found out about Mencap in this booklet thing and I'm like, that sounds interesting, I'll give it a go. I know it's work experience and just a job, that's fine. Like, I don't mind. I was like, that sounds like me. Like, for learning disabilities, I've got a learning disability as well as autism, so I was like, this could be helpful. They help with maths and English, so I was like, oh no, not maths and English, but like, so they did try to make it fun, to be fair. That weren't bad. Went for a test today in 2018 in December, and then I was a bit nervous, as you can imagine, because it was a new place, didn't know anybody, so I was really nervous. Yeah, the first day was alright. I think we was just doing, what was we doing on the first day actually? I don't remember. I think it was maths or something like that, I don't know. And everyone was getting ready for Christmas and I was just there awkwardly like, I don't know anyone, this is kind of awkward. I was thinking that to myself. Everyone was talking about Christmas and giving presents and I was just like, oh no. Felt like I didn't belong there, but like I was trying not to think things like that. I know that's kind of what I felt. I kept thinking that a lot in college and I did in Mencap quite a lot, to be fair, but like not in the first day. I was just like nervous and really shy and I didn't really speak to anybody except if they spoke to me, sort of thing. But yeah, the first day was alright. I can't really complain. I was just nervous more than anything. And they was asking me at the end of that session if I wanted to come back and I was like, I'm gonna come back after Christmas. I was just wanted time to think about it, if I wanted to do it or not. And then I put as my 2019 goal is to go to Mencap and give it a go, sort of thing. I think it was just go to Mencap, even, you know, I didn't think I was gonna quit. And then I went in 2019. It was alright. I didn't really know anyone. I just felt awkward and left out a lot because I didn't really have anyone to talk to, and I find it hard to talk to people in real life. So yeah, I was quite nervous and felt left out. It felt like nobody really wanted to talk to me. It was like that in college as well. Like I felt left out a lot because everybody had their own friend groups, and it's kind of like that in Mencap. It felt that way. There was also another new girl that started on the same day as me, so me and her ended up being friends, but I don't know what we are now because we don't even speak. But if you're watching this, shout out to you. I'm not gonna say her name. I don't really have a problem with her. I still don't, to be honest. I didn't make friends with her right away. It took me a few weeks to become friends with her, and I remember the staff put me and her together so we can become friends and stuff like that. And it did kind of work. Like we kind of started talking about LGBT, so it's like I was kind of happy because then I finally had a friend in a way. And then this was after a few weeks. A lot of time we just talked about our interests and like LGBT, because obviously we was both LGBT. But yeah, that took me a while. Obviously I was happy I was partnered with her in a few lessons because a lot of the lessons were like maths and English, work skills kind of things, doing work skills. But yeah, Mencap, the maths and English sessions are alright. Like English is what I didn't like though. It's because I'm quite decent at English, especially when it comes to grammar and stuff for writing. And then they was putting me at level 1 when I'm clearly like a level 2 or above in that. Like what they trying to say, like that kind of pissed me off. Like I didn't say anything, but like it's like I get there's people in the class that might not understand or might need to be at level 1, but that was too fucking easy for me and I needed to be at level 2. So I mean level 2 is fine for writing, but it's more for the reading and comprehension at level 2 I struggled with. I know I struggled passing that in college, but at level 1 it was fine. Writing I was good with. Correcting grammar, like every lesson of English when we had to correct people's grammar mistakes and spelling, I was like at level 1 I was like, this is so fucking easy. It's like I wasn't learning anything because I already knew it. Like level 1 maths is different because I'm shit at maths anyway, so I didn't really, that didn't bother me. I was like, I'm bad at maths, it's fine. But at English I was good at it. Well, at least I was at level 1, so that was a bit, yeah. So I think they should be like split the class up sort of thing, like they did in school and college, of your level of English and math. So yeah, that's kind of something that bugged me a lot, and I really feel like they weren't very understanding as autism. And I know when I finally had a started work experience, I worked at a library in my hometown, and they told me I'd be working on the computer, so like I was like, that sounds great, I'll take that and give it a go. And with a support worker there, and the support worker I had, I did really like her and I got on with her. Me and her had a lot in common. I actually follow her on Instagram and she follows me back and everything, but it's great. Yeah, but she doesn't work at Mencap anymore. To be honest, I don't blame her. If she still watches this video, hi, you're awesome. You're like, if I'm completely honest, the best one at Mencap, because you actually understood me, whereas the other staff members didn't really. Well, especially two of them, but I'm not gonna say their names. There was two of them I really didn't get on with. I just tried to get on with them because it's life, and they just wasn't understanding of me. But this support worker I had from my work experience, I got on with her really well. She was really understanding of me. Like if I had a bad day and or if I've taken a day off Mencap, and I told her why, and she completely understood. And I just liked that because she was understanding of me, and she never forced me to do something that I couldn't do. So I didn't mind that so much. And I was told I'd be working with the computers, and then I ended up stacking shelves and sorting the books out, which I was just like, this is my first job sort of thing, so I'm not gonna complain, I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah, and I guess that's what comes with library work, so I was like, I can't really complain. It's my first sort of job, even though it's not a proper job, it's just work experience, but like about my second work experience, I'll give it a go, stick it out a bit. Yeah, I remember this one day I had to go with another support worker from, well, teacher thing from Mencap, and I didn't like her completely. It's not that I didn't like her, it's just because she weren't very understanding of me, so that made it hard for me to like her. I'm really thankful she promoted my YouTube channel though, so yeah, I don't hate you. The last day of my work experience, because after this I just quit. This was before the summer break I think, and I did work experience with her, and then she was making me go to the computer and help someone out, and I was really struggling. I could get my words out, but like it was just like I don't think she understood. Just really like, I was like, oh my god. I had to sit there for like 15 minutes feeling so awkward, and I struggle with social communication as it is as most of the time. And then that support worker had the guts with that. It was like, go talk to the man saying you're done, and I'm like the man at this library understood that I found it hard to go up to people and talk to someone, so he understood that. He actually came up to me, and I liked that, to be honest, because he understood that. And then that support worker was like, oh, will you go up to him and talk to him? And I was like, tell him you're done. I'm like, I can't. Like I was trying to say that I can't do it, like not right now, maybe in the future, but like that moment I just couldn't. And obviously that's going to take me time to be able to go up to someone and just talk to them, even if, well, especially if I don't know them. I could do it with people I know, but yeah, that obviously kind of pissed me off, and it could have led me to a fucking meltdown, like, because she was really forcing me. It's like, oh my god, I can't do this. And then the man just come up to me saying, no, you can go to the computer, and she was like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta talk to people, you know. I fucking know that, but obviously I was like kind of pissed off that she was saying this shit to me, but I was trying to keep my cool, because if I like get pissed off at her, she would have to go at me probably. I was like, I know that. Like I tried to say that in a nice way, like I know that. That's what I was thinking. It was really pissing me off and really like not making me feel good. Like I know that. It's like they expected me to gain confidence over fucking night, and this is not how it works. Especially with autistic people. Well, I guess with anyone in general. It takes fucking time to gain confidence. We don't gain confidence over fucking night. It might take me years to gain confidence. Like I'm probably gaining a lot more confidence than I used to have. Like I used to be way more quiet. Like when people say they knew me at school, for example, they was just like, wow, you were so quiet, now you're more talkative and you talk louder and stuff. So I know I've improved with it all a lot, but like it's took me ages to get to this stage in my life, and I still have ways to go, and that's going to take me time, and that's okay. Like I shouldn't have to feel pressured into like, yeah, it's just like how they expected me to gain confidence overnight, and it's just like really pissed me off and made me feel like shit. That was just no. And then when I was on the computers and they was forcing me to talk, well, she was like, go talk to that person, and I was just like, I help him out, and I did. I tried, and I managed to do it, surprisingly, which I'm actually quite proud of myself that I did that. But yeah, it was just, no, it was too much for me. For like, yeah, my other support worker understood that, and then this is all over the place. I'm sorry, I'm ranting because obviously this shit pissed me off, and I wasn't happy at Mencap, if I'm completely honest. This is why I quit, basically, and that's what made me quit. Like after that, I'm like, I'm fucking done with this, because it was a summer break after, and I was like, I was saying to my mom how annoyed I was ranting to her about it. So I was like, you know what, I kind of feel like quitting Mencap. I'm like, quit it. I'm not going back in September. They can fuck themselves, sort of thing. But like obviously I didn't didn't say that. A lot of time in Mencap class I also felt left out a lot. I don't know, like yeah, I sort of had a friend, but then that kind of, I don't want to go too much into it because like towards the end especially, even when I had that one friend, I was just towards the end I just felt really left out. I remember this one day I legit almost cried. Like, there was only a few times I almost cried in the fucking toilet. I felt so left out. Like everyone had their own friends and there was me on my own. Yeah, it's like nobody really cared about me. I know people do care about me, but I don't know if they did at Mencap, but I don't give a shit anymore though. But at the time, because obviously going every Thursday, I was like every Wednesday night and every Thursday I was like, oh my god, it's Mencap, I don't really want to go because I didn't really like it. And I'll just know what the day's going to be like. I'm not just going to be on my own, left out, sitting there on my phone, listening to music. Not fun. Oh yeah, something else, like they keep changing shit. Like obviously with autism, like it takes me a while to adjust to something new sort of thing. And if things keep changing around me all the time, it's not going to help me. Apparently they do this because obviously you're working and stuff and you love new people, but I don't know. But obviously that wasn't very helpful. Like it's like every week there was a different fucking TA in the classroom. It's like I try to get to know one of them and then I struggle talking to the new one because I don't know, I was like, oh my god. I remember this one TA though was actually really cool though. He was funny and he really liked my YouTube videos, so shout out to you if you still watch my videos. You're great, by the way. The TAs at Mencap overall were alright though. I have no problems with them really. Probably mainly the teachers. I'm not gonna say names. It's like well, I understand when I got used to it though. Like one week was English and math. One week was English, so I had a different teacher for English. Then the other week was math. So yeah, I understand why I love different teachers for that, because like one teacher's better English, one teacher's better maths, which is like that in college and school. But it's like, at least in college and school I knew which teachers I was having and know what teachers I'm having which day and whatnot. But it's like I know what TAs and stuff as well. Like even if I had different TAs and different lessons at school, at least I know which TA was in every lesson and it was pretty much the same. But yeah, that was every time it was like someone new there, new TAs. But a lot of the TAs I met there were alright, to be fair. Like, I can't really say anything bad about them. They were helpful. I got on with some, well, especially two of them, I got on really well with. Oh yeah, so now travel training. I'm very thankful though they gave me a bus pass. I'll show you that. But I remember talking to someone at Mencap about bus pass because I wanted one, because my mum was just, I told my mum that I wanted one. I haven't used it yet, to be fair though, but I want to. I'm very thankful when I talked to someone at Mencap about wanting a bus pass. They actually gone and maybe one and everything, so that I'm actually thankful for, and I'm glad they helped me with that. So I can't really complain about that. I haven't used it yet, to be fair. I actually want to, but Mencap was supposed to be helping me with travel training. Like I remember a few times my support worker, I guess she was my support worker because I had her work experience, and she was meant to travel train me, which weren't too bad, to be fair. She did take me to Mencap a few times. She never sort of said like, okay, I'm gonna stop now, sort of thing. Whereas the other one that I had when my other one went there, she was like, oh, you're gonna need to start doing this yourself and walk here by yourself. And I was like, okay, fine, I guess. Walking to the library in Mencap building itself was alright though, to be fair, by myself. But I just put on music and just like, hopefully I don't get lost. Well, I know what they all do, to be fair. But like when she was saying all this, and they was meant to travel train me with getting on a bus and everything, but they never fucking did, because like I was saying like I'd need that. So their travel training, to be honest, wasn't very helpful to me. Like I'm thankful that, you know, they did a little bit of it, but like it weren't that helpful, especially with the other one, the support worker thing doing it. I'm not saying names here. I'm just trying to be honest here. Obviously I'm not trying to completely slag them off. Like I'm just saying my experience and what I went through at Mencap and how it made me feel. Which made me feel left out and sad, and yeah. Oh yeah, something else is when they found out about my sociables and they wanted to know more about my sociables, and they wanted me to do work experience there for them to get paid, and what the fuck not. And then my mum was just like, I pay for that. Obviously she was just saying because they was trying to get to my sociables and interfere with that. And that really pissed me off, because obviously I wanted my sociables and Mencap separate from each other, and people, well, especially the owner of sociable, really does not like Mencap at all. And maybe she told me all about it, and I'm like, I see your point, to be fair. Like I've been there and I know. I think she was a bit like unsure she should tell me that at first, but I was like, I don't mind, like it's not going to upset me or whatever. And even she said Mencap wasn't helpful for me, she knew. And sociables is helped me a lot more than Mencap ever has. Mencap probably hasn't really helped me that much, really, to be honest. Like, that's why I personally don't recommend it. Oh yeah, and something else, when Mencap was just like, oh, promote this in a positive light. Like, if you were a good service and you helped me, then yes, I would. But because you didn't, I'm just gonna say my honest opinion on this. Personally, I didn't like it, and it weren't for me. But it could be for someone else. If you want to give it a go, give it a go. This is just my personal experience and how I felt and stuff. But I didn't really like it, and I don't recommend it. Especially if you're autistic. Like, if you have a Down syndrome or any other learning disability, then if you want to, go ahead. It's up to you, not me. Yeah, I just didn't like when they wanted to interfere with my sociables and have work experience at sociables. It's like, I kind of do that at sociables already. Butt out my sociables, please. None of your fucking business, okay? And obviously people at Mencap about sociables weren't happy with that. Yeah, what else? Just trying to think. I remember this one time we had to do this charity work for them, which I personally don't agree with, and I wasn't even going to do it that day. I think I should have just walked out and walked home like someone else did, and I don't blame her. I remember someone else at Mencap always used to come to me and, well, sort of my friend back then, and rant about it because she was obviously pissed off, and obviously it wasn't helping her. And I agree with some of her points, and when she said she's thinking about quitting, I was like, it's up to you. And I was also thinking the same thing, but I didn't really want to say anything at the time. Yeah, it's like we had to do charity work in Iceland, just smiling and talking to people and helping them bag bags, which, and obviously I just stayed with my friend at the time. I was like, I didn't really want to be doing that, but okay. It's like, was kind of forced into it. I'm like, I guess we had a choice. And there was always going on about these British values, which I can't actually remember a lot of them, but we don't actually need them in life anyway, which I thought was pointless. How they kept going on about them every lesson. There's like freedom of choice or whatever the fuck they are. There's like, oh, you're free to do whatever you want, it's your choice. Then one time they started having seating plans. I'm like, this isn't school, like what? And apparently we're supposed to be able to choose our own things, and they kept going on about these British values for every lesson, and I didn't get why. It was just like, oh, you need it for, and I kept forgetting them, and I didn't really give a shit, to be honest. And it's all because of the inspector, and like, I don't think I'm going to need that in my future life. I don't think I'm going to need to know all the 4 British values in my life. That's something I didn't get, but I don't know. Oh yeah, how they always kept going on about, what's it called, the learner thing on the computer, where you had to do maths and English. I can't remember what it's called exactly, but yeah, I used to try and do that every week, try and do my maths English on there and stuff. Towards the end, obviously I was giving up. I was like thinking about quitting, and I was like, I'm done with it. I kept forgetting. It's like, I said that the teacher was like, oh, have you done learner, whatever the fuck it's called again? And I was like, no, I keep forgetting. Like, I was being honest, like I wasn't trying to make an excuse, because if I was making an excuse I'd probably come up with something else. But I keep forgetting isn't an excuse. I kept forgetting, and I kind of didn't give a shit. So yeah, and it's kind of like me and the teacher, I had an argument about that. It's just like, oh well, but you gotta do this. It's like, oh yeah, someone else. It's like they don't care about us, and they just want to tick all these boxes to say they've done it. Like these targets, they kept pushing these targets. I'm just like thinking, this isn't school, thinking that to myself. And it's like they just want to tick these targets off and just be like, yep, she's done with that, and move on. That I didn't like that. It's like they didn't really care about us. Like I didn't really care. It felt like they didn't really give a shit of how I felt. Like they didn't really ask how I was doing or if I seemed off. It's like they didn't really care. Felt that way anyway. It's like, it felt like nobody cared at Mencap, even the students there. I could be having a med day and nobody would ask, and nobody would talk to me, so it just makes me feel even worse. So great. Not where that happened with sociables, if I seem a bit off or from distant, when the staff members or whatever, or my friends come up to me and ask if I'm alright. This is why a lot of reasons why sociables helps me a lot more. Like I feel like they actually care about me, and I'm a lot happier there, and I actually have friends there and people that generally care about me. And sociables has helped me a lot more, like with my confidence and doing things, finding new foods and whatever the fuck else, going out more. It's helped a lot with all that stuff and my confidence, and I might be getting a job there actually, so, which I actually can't wait for, helping with the computers. And Mencap said I can't get a job with computers. I was kind of like crushing on my dreams, and I fucking hated that. That don't make me feel good when people keep crushing on my dreams when I want to be a YouTuber. Well, I know I can't at the moment, but it's what I want to do in my future, and I still work hard on my YouTube, and YouTube's very important to me, and I want to still have time for my YouTube. Socials are understanding of that, and I might be getting a job there 1 day a week soon, so I actually can't wait for that. And that'll be a lot better, because at least I know people there. I know people, you know, they won't force me to do things I can't do, sort of thing, and I will be able to talk to the people there. Because after a bit with socials, I just clicked over a lot of people. That's a good thing, and that don't happen often. Like, it's like I finally found a place I fit in, whereas Mencap was like total opposite. it. But I really didn't feel like I fit in at all. In college I felt like I didn't fit in, same as school. I had a few friends here and there at school, but a lot of them turned out to be fake or didn't want to know me after I finished school. So I'm trying to think of someone else. It like came to mind a few minutes ago and I'm gone. I'm just winging this video at this point, so whatever comes out, it comes out. It's like Mencap had a problem with sociables, so it's like they wanted me to stop going to sociables. They're like, oh, if you stop working you have to stop going to sociables. It's just like, I don't want to give up sociables. Sociables is very important to me actually. I don't know what I'd do without it these days. I can't see myself giving it up because it's helped me a lot, and if I quit sociables I'll probably go back to my old ways and my old self, and I don't want to go back to that because that wasn't a happy time. No, I'm not quitting sociables. I'm glad I quit Mencap because it weren't helping me and I weren't happy, so I decided to quit that instead. I'm actually so happy that I decided to do that and didn't stick it out a whole year. I stuck it out for half a year, so I'm proud of myself for giving it a go at least. But yeah, I didn't like when they was interfering with sociables and wanted me to quit. It's like they had some kind of problem with it and it really pissed me off. It felt like when I went to Mencap, they kind of, I don't know, and I don't know how to say this without sounding harsh, so I'm just gonna say it. I'm not trying to sound harsh. It's like they kind of think disability people are kind of dumb. Like, I don't know if they actually think that, but it kind of seems that way when they just want to stick us in the shop stacking shelves, and I was like, I am not doing that. I don't want to be working in the shop stacking shelves. I'm not fucking dumb because I'm autistic. I am not doing that. I'm sorry, I'm not. It's not what I want to be doing. I don't want to be stacking shelves for the rest of my life. No fucking thank you. I want to be working with computers or like something like that. Something I'm fucking interested in. Thank you very much. So then they tried to get me something like that, and I did in a library sort of thing, but I don't really like it, to be honest. I'm glad I gave it a go. They kind of just seemed like they wanted to put me in the shop and just stacking shelves. I was like, I'm not doing that. I got 3 merits in ICT at college. I remember when I first went to Mencap for an interview sort of thing, where like sort of talk what it's about and stuff. Sociables kind of had this as well, but yeah, what sort of things they do. And I swear the owner there thought I was stupid or something, like because I had a learning disability. Like, I'm far from stupid, mate. And I'm good with computers and I'm good with my YouTube channel and YouTube. I'm very proud of my YouTube channel. I am far from dumb. And just because I'm autistic and have a learning disability, it doesn't make me dumb. Even Kirby Pinky agrees with me. And then my mom said about my college grades, and the owner of Mencap was like, wow, I'm not stupid. No one with a disability is stupid. We're far from it actually. Like, anybody with a learning disability aren't stupid, or physical disability. We just might need a little extra help with some things, but that's okay. But yeah, it's just like they wanted me stacking shelves in the shop, and I was like, I'm not doing that. Or doing gardening. I was like, I don't want to be working outside. It's not what I want to be doing. No thank you. And then they started crushing on my dreams, saying, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Yes, I fucking well can, and I'm going to prove you wrong. Something else at Mencap, it's like they wanted me to have 2 work experiences. I was like, I don't want 2 work experiences. What's the fucking point? Like, even if I do start working, I'm not going to work 2 fucking jobs. Well, I'm not going to go to 2 different jobs. I know you can, there's a choice. And I don't want to be doing that. I want, like, mainly part-time job and my YouTube. That's the only fucking jobs I want, okay? I consider YouTube kind of a job, to be honest. You know I don't get paid. That's okay. I don't expect to get paid from this. I love doing it. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Mencap were no help for me. It's like they understood probably other learning disabilities like Down syndrome and other dyslexia things. I don't know any specific names of learning disabilities. Overall, I don't recommend Mencap, but I am so glad I gave it a go. Did half a year at least. I'm proud of myself for doing that, even though I wasn't happy. I was happy at sociables, but not Mencap. But I am glad, and I'm proud of myself for giving it a go, and I'm glad for trying out the library work experience, giving it a go. That's the best thing to do, give things a go in life. At least I gave it a go, and I know it's not for me. My mom really didn't like Mencap either. I know she kept saying, oh, you should quit this, but then she was like, it's up to you, like what you do. She was very supportive of my decisions. So that's what I like about my mom. My dad, on the other hand, is a bit different, but like, I don't hate my dad, but I don't think he understood. My mom was like, if you want to quit, you quit. If you don't want to quit and want to stick it out, that's up to you. My dad, on the other hand, at first he was like, why do you quit Mencap and stuff? And I didn't feel like explaining. I've got to do what's best for me, not what's best for everybody else. So if someone don't like the fact I quit Mencap, that's not my fucking business. That's my business. I gotta do what stuff for my own happiness, and I gotta do what I think's best for myself. Like, sociables is obviously best for me. Mencap wasn't. I've just been rambling on for like an hour, so I'm gonna end this video now. I don't know how long this video is actually gonna be, but yeah, I'm gonna go now. So I hope you all have a nice day. Bye guys. And Kirby just left me. Bye guys. Woo. Hi.